Welcome, 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 welcome to WrestleCram. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. And I do mean humble, the Nostradamus, aka Derek, and I am here on a Tuesday to give you this is AEW, so hold off. It is AEW. I did AEW first because I didn't know that my DVR wasn't going to record it, but apparently it did record it. Thank you, Comcast, for doing that for me. But thank you so much. If you're watching it today, you're watching it tomorrow, you're watching it, whenever you feel like watching it, I thank you. Truly, from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins, I truly do thank you. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me. Yes, AEW Dynamite was today because I'm guessing of the a lot of games that was going on, of course, basketball. A lot of games, of course, is going on when it comes to the playoffs. We also have hockey. When I tell you this is the season for all the sports to actually come back, and that's what's going on. But I will say AEW was a really decent show. Really decent show. I'm still kind of trembling off of what I seen in the ring today with the main event, which was very severe. But we'll talk about it at the end of the show. But I will say, Hangman Page, hopefully, my thoughts, my positive energy, my healing energy is with not only you, but with your wife and your child. Hopefully, everything is okay with you. When I tell you, I just like I said, I'm still kind of nervous and trembling off of what I just saw on live TV. But first and foremost, let's get some of the spring cleaning out of the way. If you want to like it, give me a like. If you want to go ahead and give me a sub, give me a sub. If you want to go ahead and do the notification, go ahead and do the notifications as well. Thank you so much for all three of those. Also, tomorrow I will be doing the prediction show for Wednesday. Instead of Thursday, I'll do it this Wednesday, because we don't have anything else to do on Wednesday. So let's get into the show. All I can say is just wow. The show was getting really good. But just like I said, it was the craziness that happened at the end of the match. When I tell you, it was wild. I will say this: people think that when football players get concussions, they think it's the huge hits. They think it's the big hits. They think it's the hits that make them flip around and go everywhere. That's what they think. But truly, it is the light ones that you see that are truly the ones that you have to pay attention to. And when I tell you that I didn't see it coming because I was watching it, I literally had to stop what I was doing and rewind it to see what happened again. That's why I'm not watching NXT right now. I wanted to just stop what I was doing and watch the show, or just do my show, because I was gonna watch both of them and then do my back-to-back shows or whatnot. But man, all I can say, it was really rough to look at. I mean, almost as rough as if you seen when Tua Tagovailoa get hit or get slung to the ground and was convulsing because of his concussion. It was that bad. It was truly that bad. Now, so like I said, my positive energy, y'all. If you are religious, or you have some type of religion in your background. Make sure you are sending your thoughts, your prayers, everything to Adam Hangman Page. Man, all I can say is wow. But first and foremost, let's get into the first match. The first match was the Best Friends in Orange Cassidy versus the Death Triangle. It was a pretty straightforward match yet again. I mean, it was literally the same match that they had at Grand Slam when they faced each other for the interim trios match. The thing is, they are still putting this angle where Bastard Pac has to get the the ring hammer to win the match. But the referee did not see this one this go around, and but we did see Ray Phoenix see it. So he spins him around, he grabs the hammer and tells him, "Dude, we don't have to win like this. We don't have to win like this." And they didn't have to win like this. It was a beautiful deep plant six by I think it was who was it? Was it Pentagon? It was one of the Lucha Brothers that did it for them to win the match. Like I said, I mean, it was, to me, it was the copy and paste of the exact same match we got when they faced each other during Grand Slam. The Grand Slam match was a little better, but I mean, it was just to me, it was a copy and paste. After that, we did get the Hangman and John Moxley history promo. They have never faced one another, and apparently their goal was they've already beaten everybody on the card or the roster, and now it's time for them to face each other face to face so they can do what they got to do. After that, it was a Jamie Hayter and a Britt Baker promo where they're saying they're not happy because they think that they should be in the women's title match with Shida and Toni Storm, but they did guarantee that one of them will be the champion at the end of 2022. After that, we get the Shida and Toni Storm match. Fairly decent match. Too long for my taste. I know Shida is an ex-champion, and I know Toni Storm is the interim champion. So I see that what was going on. The ending was a pretty nice ending where we did get a crazy tornado DDT and the Storm Zero for Toni Storm to win the match. Out comes the Jamie Hayter and the other young lady, I forget her name. Comment what her name is. They start beating up Shida and Toni Storm. Out comes Britt Baker to even the numbers. Well, not even the numbers, but overflip the numbers. But we get Saraya. Saraya comes out, or Saraya, because apparently we're getting the names, or I'm guessing we're getting it wrong because Taz was corrected. I'm thinking it's Saraya, but I thought it was Saraya, which is potato and potatoes. Saraya, it's the same thing to me. So she comes out, she does attack Britt Baker. They bleed onto the audience and the stands, and they disappear. And out comes Riho. Riho, who was the original women's champion. She is the very first women's champion in AEW. She comes out and lays waste to everybody. Beautiful body splash onto Jamie Hayter to clear waste. And the way it's going to look, that Riho will be the number one contender for that title at Full Gear. After that, we get Warjo. They get a promo going on where they apparently want a piece of the kingdom. After that, we get a promo from FDR, and FDR is just saying that, you know, they have all the belts, but they will not sit right until they get the AEW titles. They have been number one contenders for a very long time, And finally, they think that it is time now for them to go against the Acclaim. Now, here's the thing. Out comes Swerve and Our Glory. They are saying that we understand what you're talking about, but we have not gotten our title shots yet. So we want y'all gonna have to get in the back of the bus. We're gonna have to get our matches first. So what happened is they do agree to a number one contendership match that's going to be on a Wednesday at Dynamite. I can't wait to see that match because this is going to be the first time we ever see FDR and Swerve in Our Glory. So after that, we get Darby Allin and Jay Lethal and with Sanjay Dutt. So what happens is apparently Jay Lethal is truly upset about the win that Darby Allin got on him a couple of weeks ago, and now he wants a rematch. He knows in his heart and his soul that he could beat Darby Allin, and he was like, let's go ahead and do it. Let's run it back again. Let's run it back again. I'm getting sick and tired of what you're thinking and all of that stuff you were telling me about giving me a handshake. You know, you had me in my wrong state of mind. So after that, they do get into a squabble where Sanjay Dutt and Sanjay tells Darby Allin that we know what your weak spot is, and apparently it has to be Sting. Of course, it has to be Sting. So they attack him. They beat him up. They take him to one of those garages that has the automatic door, and it brings him down to his chest. And Jay Lethal does a figure four on him while he's kind of messed up. I love this shirt. I just got this shirt. I thought it was really cool. This is a Luffy shirt. I love it. Found it at Target. That was pretty good. But anyway, on to the other thing. Now this is the thing that was really crazy, super crazy. When I tell you it was wild, we got William Regal, and he was about to do a promo with Tony Schiavone, but out comes MJF, and MJF says story time with MJF, and he was talking about that he was training, and he was one of the best prospects in the dojo that or the academy, wrestling academy. He was the number one. So the people that was training him told him that you will have an opportunity at WWE to, you know, see what you got, see what your chops look like. So all of the trainers are looking at all of the matches. He was number 2, and when they say he killed it, he literally left it all in the ring. So William Regal was the one that grabbed him, took him to his office, and says, "You got 3 minutes. Go ahead and give me your best promo that you can do." So for 3 minutes, he destroyed the promo, leaving William Regal in awe and loving everything that what he said. Now he asked him, "How old were you?" And he told him he was 19. He said, "Oh, you're a little too young. Wait till you're 21. But each month, I want you to bring me a match that you've done and a promo." He done that for 3 consecutive months. And William Regal said on the 3rd month that it's not good enough. Still work on it. Still do what you got to do. MJF was really upset. He wanted to quit. He actually wanted to off himself, in his, ending part. And he was, but that fueled him to be a better person, a better wrestler, a better promo. And now he has the money. He has all of everybody fighting for him in 2024 when his contract does expire. And he said, "What do you have to say about that, Regal?" So Regal gets on the mic and said he was at the age of 16. He said that he was fighting in a carnival against grown men. Every single day he would wipe blood from his face, and he was telling him, you have not seen any type of trials and tribulations like he has. He said if a simple email fueled you and made you a better person, then and only then I have done my job. Now, he also have told him that you cut a lot of corners. You got these people that's working for you, which is the firm, and it looks like you are not doing what you need to do right now to be the world champion. He says also, prove to everybody else that you can do this. And he says he just walks away. He just walks away. He says he's gonna prove it. In his head, I think he said, "I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna earn it, or whatnot." After that, we get the Acclaim. The Acclaim does a promo on where now they know where Smart Mark Sterling wants. He wants a title shot. It's going to be the Varsity Athletes versus the Acclaim. This is going to be for the title or the trademark of scissoring. So we will get that. After that, we get a Brian Danielson and Wheeler Yuta promo where Danielson is saying that, of course, it hurts that I did not win the title back from Chris Jericho, but he thinks it hurts a little bit more that Daniel Garcia betrayed him. And Wheeler Yuta's like, dude, are you serious? Like, me and Claudio, we seen the crap that Chris Jericho and the Appreciation Society does. What is your problem? So he walks away showing no respect for Brian Danielson. And after that, we get, to me, the match of the night, which was Dalton Castle versus Chris Jericho. When I tell you this match was so good, it makes no sense how everything went according to the plan. I truly enjoyed Dalton Castle's entrance. I thought that was really, really fun, really awesome. I'm guessing he is supposed to be like that guy who was the piano player in Vegas for a long time. I forgot his name. Liberace. I'm thinking he's supposed to be like a Liberace type character. But man, I mean, his intro was phenomenal. I mean, I've never heard of him until now. I've heard the name or whatnot, but I don't remember Dalton Castle. I mean, but it was a great match. Jake Hager got a lot of interference, tried to get a lot of interference. So what happened was Dalton grabbed 3 of the boys and threw them at at Jake Hager. After that, Jake, one of the boys grabs one of Jake Hager's that hat that he truly, truly loves, and that truly made him mad. He attacks and waylays to all of the boys. After that, we get Chris Jericho does the not the walls. He does the he does the walls of Jericho. He does Dalton does get to the rings, the ropes where Chris Jericho thinks he's won. Aubrey says you have not won. They have a bump chest fight. And at the end of the match, we get a beautiful Judas effect, knocking Dalton Castle completely out for him to be the Ocho, the winner of the match. And also, he gets on the mic and he says that he's weighing lace to all of the ex-champions. He's weighing lace to the ring announcers, and he's also going to weigh lace to the commentators. So he grabs the commentator, the Ring of Honor commentator. He's about to attack the commentator, but out comes who comes out? Jerry Lynn comes out. He's one of the producers of the show, and he tells him, no, we're not going to do this. So he attacks Jerry Lynn. He puts him in a tombstone and hits the tombstone on top of the title, which was very interesting. I loved it times 12. I thought it was pretty good. So after that, we get Christian Cage and Luchasaurus. Now, since they've got rid of Jungle Boy Perry. I said Luke, not Luke. That's his father. Perry. Now he is putting all of the champions on notice. They are going for gold now. After that, we get Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill um, is now still looking for her title. The baddies were supposed to have her title. She asked, "Where's my title?" They said she's not here. So what she has threatened, she's threatened Tony Khan that I want my title on Friday. If I do not get my title, I'm going to hold the entire show hostage. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to the women's division. I am liking what I'm hearing about the women's division. This is something that should be happening on the main card of the women's division. But I digress. Once again, Tony Storm, you're a great champion. But, I mean, truly, Jade Cargill is carrying that division. I mean, it is what it is. She is a great champion. And it looks like she's turning face or whatnot. So, I don't know. But anyway, after that, we get the main event of Jon Moxley versus Adam Hangman Page. Started off very nice. Jon Moxley does do his entrance from the outside of the arena and comes in. Hangman wasn't liking that. He ran into the audience and met him halfway. They started fighting. He gets on the top of one of the banners and does that beautiful moonsault connecting with Jon Moxley. Also, he does attack him with the steel chairs, getting him completely bloody in probably the middle toward the end of the match, because the match did end. We did get a crazy lariat, and the way it looked, if you look at the review at the replay, the lariat that he put on Hangman Page hit him in the neck right here. And when he hit him in the neck, he spun around for cinematic purposes. But when he fell, he did not move. He was out. He was completely KO'd. He was done. So we did get the medical staff out there. They did put the X up, and they did end the match right then and there. Jon Moxley did retain. They started going over the matches on Friday and also on next Wednesday. They could not put the camera back on the ring due to the fact that Adam was truly, truly hurt. It looked like Taz was very, very concerned. He looked at kind of teary-eyed as well. I myself, just like I said, it was very, very gruesome. And when I tell you, I was really trembling, because it was really creepy how you seen the lariat and how he hit him and how he fell. And Jon Moxley after they did get him out of the ring and got him to hopefully a ambulance to the nearest hospital. John says, "Hey, it is a real sport. It is predetermined, but you can be hurt and injured by any time, any way." So he does say that he does hope that he gets back better, and but he does put his attention to MJF, where he says that you keep talking all this crap. You're talking to my mentor. You're talking to the leader of course, the Blackpool Combat Club. And now you have me to talk to. So bring your butt out here. Let's go ahead and get this over with. So out comes MJF with that chip and a referee. So MJF does take off the shirt, and he was about to wrestle in his Sunday best, but he does not do it. He gives the chip to William Regal, and he walks back to the stage, and he says that I don't want you at 50%. I don't want you at 25%. I don't want you at 75%. I want you at 100%. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cash this chip in on Full Gear, which is their fall pay-per-view. And he said, I'm going to do it clean. I'm going to do it the way it's supposed to be done. And I'm going to earn it. And after that, we fades to black. Now, once again, I will say I was going to do this a little later on today after I got done with both shows, but man, what I tell you, that was just the craziest ending that I've ever seen ever. Hopefully, Adam Hangman Page is okay. Hopefully, he's getting the best treatment that can possibly happen. And like I said, it was a very good show, hands down. And I enjoyed the show times 12. Just like I said, like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Tomorrow, well, you have another show. I will do NXT. This is the go home show for, of course, Halloween Havoc, which is a Saturday. We'll have the prediction show tomorrow. I'll have that bright and early tomorrow morning. If like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Like I said, I love you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love y'all so much. Until next time, the best is yet to come. Love, peace, and of course, wrestling.